So the EBR 75 FL10, should you pick one up? Well, first of all, this is quite annoying because this is the best tier 8 light tank, like, period, in the game. It's the fastest, it doesn't really have any weaknesses besides the view range, but even then you could boost that up. As you can see here, 422 meters view range. It's not good, but if you use CVS and considering how fast you are and you can be an active scout, which is what you're meant to be in this thing, it doesn't really matter. And the gun is insane. However, all of those things mean nothing because you cannot get this vehicle. It has not been sold in a good few years. And if it does come on sale again, you should buy it instantly. Which is why it's a must-have in my category on my list. If you don't know, link is in the description for my premium tank worth list, where I will go through each one of these tanks and discuss it in a video. And it's not going to be one of those where I review the entire thing. We're strictly basing this off if it's worth the money. And I mean real money and not bonds or gold. The last time this was sold, I believe it went for around about £20 to £25. It was somewhere in that region. Even if they sold this for £30, it would still be worth it. The thing is, as I said, they haven't sold it for a very, very long time. Whether or not they know that it's just completely broken and OP, no one knows why they're not selling it unless it's wargaming, but you can only come to that conclusion, really. Otherwise, what's the point of not selling this thing? Because it is the best. Now, we are going to be playing a few games in this today, and we'll go through and talk about it, and just show you how it performs in-game with some live gameplay, as I always do. And yeah, let's just get straight into this. Okay, so we're on Siegfried line. First things first, go into the old turbo mode, and if you've played any of the other French light tanks, you'll know all too well about the turbo mode. It will obviously go from being kind of standard light tank speeds to then just ridiculous speeds. And we're going to play like an idiot. Yeah, that's pretty much how you play this vehicle. You just pray that no one shoots you, and pray that the enemy, or your team, ends up shooting the enemy. When you're zooming around at 80 kilometers an hour, and that's forwards and backwards, by the way, like, it's unreal. Like, look at this. I mean, nothing much is going on in this battle, so we can just go all the way back. It's exactly the same speed backwards as it is forwards, in true French fashion. But as you can see, not a lot is going on in the battle at the moment. And remember, just because you are fast does not mean you should be using your full speed all the time. You should probably learn how to drive if you're going to get one of these things. The only downside to going in turbo mode is obviously your kind of agility and dexterity, I guess? Like, you know, you can't really turn very easily when you're in the turbo mode, as you can see. Like, this is the without turbo, but if we go into turbo mode, look how it's like a boat. Like, look at that. Lovely. Anyway, back to the standard mode. The HE rounds in this tank are very, very nice overall. 75 pen with, I believe, yeah, 260 alpha, which is quite good, especially considering tier 8. Not many targets if you are going to be meeting light tanks, etc. I'm going to go to standard rounds here. Are going to be there we go. I'm gonna put some shells in. We didn't even get spotted. That's just showing you how good the camo rating is on this tank. He is how far away? 288 meters, and he did not spot us. I mean, fair enough. The view range, I believe, on the 283 isn't the best. Or at least when I'd done my review, I believe it was quite bad. So, kind of to be expected, but yeah, as always, just light tanks in general. You don't want to be dead in the first 30 seconds. If that happens, you're doing something wrong. Even on Siegfried line, where you don't really have much option just like going for you. Just relax. Play it safe. You will eventually get there. What health was the EBR on? 359. We could go and kill this EBR. I think if we kill this EBR, that's going to be very, very beneficial to our team. So we should attempt to do so. Well, I mean, I wanted to kill the EBR, but I have no idea where the EBR went. He managed to get out without anyone spotting him. Go back to standard rounds again. In this vehicle, and if you've played the tier 10, you'll know it as well. If you want to turn very, very quickly, just quickly disable it and then just re-enable it straight away. Like to do very, very tight turns like that. But there's not a lot we can do at the moment. Need premium rounds if we want to try and pen the tortoise. I don't know if he can... I was going to say, I don't know if he can hit me through the arches with the position he was in, but it's fine. Also, your wheels are extremely, extremely annoying to deal with. Sometimes enemies will hit your wheels and armor not hit. Because, yeah. I don't really want to be in front of that guy for too long. Thank you. Back to turbo mode and try and escape. This guy looks like he needs our help. Try and go for the fuel tanks if we can. We should be able to kill this guy. There we go. Playing it nice and safe. We don't need to overdo anything. Don't need to do anything risky. So it's a Progetto 46 now, so we can now use our hit points that we have remaining to good effect. So AMX 65T and a Progetto. Progetto is over here. We can actually pen the Progetto with HE. So what we'll do is 307 damage. That's not too bad. And 3,700 combined. We played that pretty decently, I think. So there we go. We get the second class, obviously. It wasn't an insanely good game. And as you can see, to get an ace in this tank, you're going to have to do something extremely good. Because that is 1.1k and second class. But we take home 200k profit. Obviously, this is with all the boosters on. We've got the clan boost, the atmosphere, or holiday ops booster, as well as personal reserves. And we did also complete a mission for 50k. So, not too bad overall. And we'll apply it because why not? And obviously, this is with bond equipment. So, you know, take that for however you want it. But realistically, if you're getting one of these things, I would put bond equipment on it anyway. Yeah, CVS. And then vents and optics. Just quickly, we'll speak about field mods. Everything will be on the right-hand side. So we have the valve tuning, the aiming mechanism tuning, and lightweight spool protection. Now, what this does, this last one, is really important, especially on French vehicle, as it does allow you to go faster in reverse than forwards by 1 kilometer an hour. But as I said, this isn't a full-on review, so I'm not going to go into like a deep dive of the stats. This is just speaking about if it's worth it. But yeah, this equipment loadout, you don't really need anything else. I wouldn't put anything else on this tank. CVS helps you out so much on those maps where there's a lot of bushes, and because you're fast enough, you can get into, you know, that range where your CVS is going to help you out, as well as your optics with obviously 422 meters, and you'll just spot everything. So we'll play one more game and see how this goes. Just while we are getting into this game, gives me a quick chance to plug either Twitch, Patreon, or YouTube memberships, where you can get all my videos one day in early access. Okay, so we are on the good old, what is this, Westfield. Yes. I definitely remember the name. Shush. It is a tier 10 game, which is a little bit annoying. We're going to try and be a little bit aggressive here. Hopefully we can, you know, shoot the Lynx. The Lynx is only going to shoot us once, and we can obviously do 2 shots in quick succession, and we should be able to pen him, which is going to help us out a lot. And there's the Lynx. Let's try and run away to try and get a bit of distance now that we know where the Lynx is, which is going to help us out. And let's go back up this way. So the Lynx probably will stay around there. I wouldn't expect him to go anywhere else. Hopefully we can go up here and manage to get some spots on people. Like that's my plan. You know, we can just sit around here and just chill, because we don't really need to do anything else. Like, we should be able to spot anyone that comes down this way. You know, comes down through from there. If they peek up into the bushes, we should be able to spot them. I mean, we can spot the Lynx here, which is very, very good. Hopefully the 704 might be able to shoot him in a second. I don't know where he's going. Why did you just knock down that tree? It's very, very... Okay, we'll kill him. And you know what? We're winning 3-1. Nearly killed myself by jumping off of that. I'm going to ping there. And hopefully we can spot someone here. I mean, we didn't get spotted, so... No, we're not getting spotted at all here. Wow, this is really weird. Probably should have loaded gold for this guy, to be fair. He's going to be a bit annoying otherwise. Might be able to get another one in a second. I mean, the reload time on this tank is just so fast. Like, with the full clip, you can just quickly switch it out. Like, there's no issues to do that. We still don't know where the SU is. I mean, I'm guessing that they're all over the other side of the map. But what we can do is go all the way over here. Go down quickly. Try and spot this Bizonte, and we should be able... There we go. Lovely. And the best thing about this tank, because of its camo, I can just go all the way back here. He'll never spot me. Like, he will never, ever spot me. Unless I do something wrong here, I am going to remain unspotted. Hopefully those two went in. There we go. I spot him again. Gonna load HE and go for this guy. Oh, that was bad. Next one went in though. That's fun. Ah, again. Second shot not so good. I can shoot through this wall. I don't know if we hit that, but I guess we'll soon find out in a second. There's the Bizonte again. I mean, this is just bullying at this stage. You know? Like, they cannot spot me unless I do something severely wrong. Apparently this guy thinks that he is fast enough to come and get me, which is interesting. I mean, he does know that I go at like 80 kilometers an hour, right? I can just run all the way back here, And we're not really, like, successfully winning, which is kind of a little bit annoying, but what I would like is if this CS52 could spot them, but I know that that is very wishful thinking, to be honest. Let's go for HE, and we're going to just go for these TDs at the back. I think that's the best course of action. Did we hit this guy? No. Woohoo! And there is the big juicy HE round. I would like to get a shot on this guy, but there's also the MBT that we need to worry about. So, and what if I just went up like this and then see if we can go for this guy? Come on, I want to get a shot on him. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. 3.2k damage. Only 2.8k combined. I mean, maybe got 1 or 2 blind, but yeah, this thing's just broken. No blind, unfortunately. We can apply that, though. And how much do we earn? 155k. That's not too bad, considering we're resupplying the consumables as well. So, yeah. Very, very nice. But yeah, this thing is just insane. It's mental how good it is, actually. And why it is on the must-have. Because it's just so good. Obviously, I am well aware that it's not being sold at the moment. But if it does get sold, then pick this thing up. Because it's insane. And it will earn you a lot of credits, especially in Frontline. Like, this thing in Frontline is just superior to everything. As with what I say with every single must-have tank, you should put some money aside to get this vehicle or one of these vehicles. So that when they go on sale, you know, even if, let's say that you're not a heavy tank player, like don't obviously buy a must-have heavy tank, because if you don't enjoy playing heavy tanks, then that's stupid. But for the vehicle tier, you should put some money aside and then buy that when you see it go on sale. I say this with the Progetto, the Skoda, you know, just have that money there ready to get a really, really good tier 8 premium, because it is worth it. Anyway, hopefully that helped you out with your decision if this does ever come on sale again. Hopefully it does, but there we go. Although, kind of hopefully it doesn't, because it would flood the matchmaker for quite a while. But anyway, from me and Tiggy, thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe, as it does help out the channel, and leave a comment down below for the good old YouTube algorithm gods. And I'll see you all in the next video.